What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Bryce Tui here with Small Cap Recap. I'm keeping this short and sweet today. Not much happened in the market, and I actually have to go to the gym. I'm supposed to be there in, what time is it? 13 minutes. But you know me, I am always late, like by 5 minutes. We call it Tui time. You always account for everything 5 minutes late with me. That's just how I am. I'm not going to change it though. It's something I need to work on. Anyways, though, before we get into today's small cap recap, I do want to just take a second to shout out my friend, trader, dedicated market master, Jack Kellogg. Today, he just passed $10 million in trading profits. Listen, if you're watching this, man, there are not many people who put that much effort, that much time, that much devotion into their craft, and there really is not anyone who deserves to be an 8-figure trader more than you. So congratulations, man, you deserve it. And just amazing job on your work. There are not many like you out there. So you're an inspiration to all of us, man. Once again, thank you. And everyone down in the comments below, please congratulate Jack Kellogg, man. Like I said, $10 million. I really don't have words. It's crazy, but I don't have words. It's amazing. So please, down in the comments, congratulate my man, Jack Kellogg. Without further ado, let's get right into the recap today. Again, it's going to be a quick one. I don't have a whole lot I want to go over here. SPY just sideways. I think we've probably found a bit of a bottom for a little while. I'm not saying we're done going down, but I don't know how much lower we can really go. I mean, at some point, if we ever got to 300, that's absolutely possible. I'm not being like, oh yeah, 360 is the bottom forever. I bet we just go sideways for a while though, and that's okay. It's okay to go sideways, even down a little bit more. We're going to probably be off highs for a long time. It could be a couple years. But at some point, I mean, that's a pretty gnarly drop, right? I mean, that's a 120 point drop from highs. At some point it's going to end, and maybe we have a couple more small legs down. At some point though, I think we're coming close to a bottom, hopefully. Again, I'm not here to predict, but that's just kind of my overall market thoughts right now. Stocks that moved today: ALNA, ALNA. I actually took a long time to do a webinar about this stock for Steady Trade Team, and small cap rockets. This is amazing. From 11 cents up to 44. Yesterday. Oh, okay, 12 cents up to 44. Really nice mover. That's what we've been seeing a lot of lately, are these sub-dollar movers. Although I will say the mornings have been the hottest right now. Morning's been way hotter than the afternoon, and you got to trade accordingly. Right now, I won't lie today. I lost about $2,000. I was up about $3,000. No, I guess not. I was up about $2,000. In the morning, in the afternoon, I just stayed that way. I locked in a couple shorts that I had before, ultimately losing it on, actually it was TRVI. I did take a small loss on ALNA. I lost a lot of money on TRVI though, going for this breakout here. Too much size, and then once again on this breakout, actually right here. No, here I tried here as well, and I tried again here. I was overtrading, massive FOMO. It's marked down in my books. This is my public trading journal. This is one of them, and I just had too much size for given how much it had already walked up, given the spot we were at there. Let me pull up VWAP. It just got so choppy in the afternoon, and I was chasing it. Even when I was getting in here, I had like a 261 average and cut down here, and then same thing here. I had like a 253 average and ended up cutting at like 245, and those losses just simply added up. I had too much size with it, and so I gave it back in the afternoon, trying to go for a home run with too much size. So we also had AEZS today, a really weird pop out of nowhere. It was another opportunity. It's another one of those cheap listed stocks that's probably soon to go to an OTC. But that's what's moving right now. That is what's moving the market. Speaking of which, I'm going to give you my watch for tomorrow, which is actually REVB, REVB. Very manipulated, very low volume, out of nowhere, no news. other than their offering news. Although I do have a small position in this overnight looking for a gap, just because, again, it's what's been moving, but it probably is just like, I probably just get dumped on or something, who knows. Really weird daily chart. It's one of those IPO bounces, and fortunately this style of chart, this IPO that got drained into oblivion and then bounced, that's been what's moving in the market right now, which is, you know, creating opportunity. I don't think ALNA was one of those. I could be wrong. Let's check. Yeah, it wasn't. But I mean, that's your AERC, right? Like that's the IPO pump and dump, and then we're getting the amazing bounces from just super washed out levels, which are creating some amazing runs. DBTX, same exact thing, right? Where we had this IPO drain. We had to start today. The volume is wrong on this because it went up to about $4. I think on 4 or 5 million shares. We're getting a bounce there too. I did trade that and lost on that one as well, unfortunately. I got chopped up in this one. I've been getting chopped up in a lot of my longs lately. So I got long in here and sold for break even on this massive dump candle. But then I got chopped up on the backside in here, just trying to go for this. And I was like, I'm going to hold it. And just got chopped up. So another chop up scenario. But it's that style of chart that's working right now. And MSPR is one of them as well. I've got this on watch. This feels like a pump and dump. Like it feels like a legitimate pump and dump right now, the way it's walking up like this. It reminds me a lot of HX, where you get the promoters loading in one day and then beginning the pump. You know, we'll see. I'm keeping this on watch because I think it does have the potential to probably have a pretty nasty day trade on it. Like a really good one. Nasty in a good way. A good nasty. Breakout over all-time highs, probably only to get up to 650 and slam back down to 1 in the next few days. But I like it a lot for the intraday potential on it. Let's see what else we have here. BHAT, very, very manipulated stock. And I don't know about a pump, but it's a very controlled stock. Let's take off after hours here. So this was a really nice run from like literally, 70 cents up to almost $4. It was this action in here that was very manipulated, where you had this big gap down, recover, sideways, dump down, break support, recover, all the way back up, all the way back down, all the way back up, all the way back down. That being said, it's forming a really nice multi-day trend here. And even intraday, it has a really nice trend line. So this is definitely one to keep on watch, low float, but it's one that's very tough to trade. I can tell you from experience. So it's just one that you kind of have to have a wider risk level on if you're going to be trading it, because like you'll see, breaks low a day, reclaims, comes back up, rejects most recent pretty strong support levels, and it's just been a choppy one. So one to keep an eye on, one that I think has really strong potential, but one that is going to be very, very difficult to trade. This is not, it's another one of those IPOs from actually a few years ago that literally has never done anything, never had any volume. So given how little real relative volume it's had a couple days, right, of a couple spikes, like 25 million volume, but now we're getting the 200 millions. This is all fresh. I'd have to imagine anyone in here is just about out. So pretty fresh chart overall. You're gonna have a bit of resistance here, in the 5s and the 8s, but if it can get through there, pretty fresh chart. So one to keep an eye on. Like I said, I like BHAT, I like DBTX for potential move there. MSPR, I like it. Again, probably a bit manipulated. And then REVB, I like that for potential multi-day bounce here. It's had some action in the past, so it's gonna have a bit of resistance if it can get anywhere. But it's had volume before. It's a low float. That's one that I'm watching as well. Basically, anything that IPO'd, dumped down into nothingness, and now is trying to bounce is a good watch. That's kind of the theme. A lot of these are biotech stocks. So keep an eye on all those guys, and that's about all I have for today. If you guys like this, drop a comment down below saying what you liked. I went into this. If you guys are in steady trade team or small cap rockets, drop a comment down below how that webinar was today, that trendline webinar. I know it was a little bit longer, but I think it was a really good one. Basically, everything I'm looking for in a trend, in a consolidation period, how I'm building those trend lines. I literally broke down how I look for meaningful levels, and we're doing another one of those on Wednesday to go even more in depth. If you guys aren't in Small Cap Rockets and want access to that webinar, the link is down in the description below. You guys already know that. And yeah, guys, so thank you again. Make sure one more time, if you didn't comment on what you learned, or if you're in Small Cap Rockets and whatnot, drop a comment down below to just congratulate my buddy Jack, man. I mean, it's crazy. It's $10 million. I still can't wrap my head around it. And yeah, anyways, that is actually all I have now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this. Make sure you're subscribed and have post notifications on. And I will see you guys back here on Friday. Sorry for not getting one in on Monday. I was super busy and literally just forgot. So my apologies, but back here on Friday, guys. Until then, trade safe, trade well, and hope you close out June on a positive note. Later, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the Stocks Trade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.